G'day, I am Aaron Levin, speaking from somewhere on the depths of Africa. I want to suggest what using children, like Greta Thunberg and the other children the left are using, suggests about the left. The left think Greta Thunberg is the smartest person on earth, right? The left have got young children or 17-year-old girls who can't bother doing their homework, addressing Congress, complaining she's got a headache because of a bit of a fire, and said she went out in the rain in a march, no one asked her to. That made her a hero to her. That the left are saying these are the smartest people they know. This is the irony in this, and I want to sound cynical, but the left are saying Greta Thunberg and her father and all these other children they're using in this climate extinction exterior are smarter than the left themselves. Like the grown-ups in the left. There is no grown-ups in the left. This is the thing about the left. There aren't no grown-ups in the left. And this is the crux of the matter, really, because if there were any grown-ups in the left, they wouldn't have children, uneducated, immature, petulant and rude children making demands upon the rest of society that the rest of society knows it is impossible to comply with. Now, what's hard about all this, and it's mentioned over again, that no one on the left has heard of OPEC. And that's a very significant point if you want to connect it to why there are children who know nothing about the rest of the world other than, I don't know, where they've been kept in a cage or a box and suddenly sprung out, kept in a room, not allowed to know nothing about the rest of the world, and suddenly using them as the experts on climate change. These are the experts on everything to do with fossil fuels and CO2, and the left are saying behind this they've never heard of OPEC. Nope, and this is an odd thing. You would think that most grown-ups would have heard of OPEC, the oil producing nations of the world. You know, they're a cartel, if you like, what sets the oil prices and says how much is going to be pumped. Oil's going to be pumped each year to sort of try and make the profits for themselves, which is all well and good. That's how it works, and you know that they own the oil. They can do what they like with it, manipulate the price up and down as they will. I mean, that's life. But the left in America and Australia and Britain, another way in Canada, they've never heard of OPEC, so they can't say to their children, these children they've chosen as the world's experts on philosophy and everything else, they're the new world leaders, these children, they can't say to them, in their mind, it's in the left's minds that these children are new world leaders, they can't say to, never can't mind Kim Jong, whatever his name, the Kims or Putin or Trump. No, it's got 17-year-old girls are now the new face of the leaders of the world. But they're the most powerful people in the world, but they've never heard of OPEC. This is, you can go and try and analyse it in all different ways you can, but when it gets down to it, it's saying the left themselves, all these people in the left are bringing out as children, they've never heard of OPEC. So they can't say to the kids, well, look, what about OPEC? And what about all those jumbo jets flying around, the film stars and celebrities fly around in them? They've never heard of OPEC. They don't even know. All these film stars, these celebrity climate or extinction exterior celebrities, they've never heard of OPEC either. They don't even know how their jumbos fly. They don't know that their jumbos get refueled using kerosene or, you know, aviation standard kerosene or whatever it is, but they don't even know where that fuel comes from. They're flying around the world totally ignorant of how their plane works, now it's service, and now the massive amount of infrastructure to service one plane. You can't just service one. All of the men and women and all the families involved in putting that plane together and maintaining it is a massive, well, Boeing is the biggest employer in America, I think. And so therefore, one of the biggest employers, so therefore all those people, millions of them, will be sacked, gone, finished, all the service agents, everyone, all the mechanics, all the aviation mechanics, sacked. That's one lot. millions and millions of people will be made redundant because the left doesn't like flying on planes. The left don't like flying on planes, do not know how planes are filled up, never heard of OPEC, and roll out children. The fact they have these children who are then now the experts on everything proves that the left are themselves infantile in their thinking. Because anyone who's promoting rather naive children and petulant children, never been taught any manners in front of grown-ups, they can make outrageous demand that everyone stop doing what they demand they stop doing, whatever that is, flying in planes or whatever, whilst they themselves are flying in planes. It's not only infantile, it's petulant, childish, it's churlish, and that's what the left has dissolved into. A bunch of childish, infantile morons who cannot speak for themselves about anything, so they roll out the smartest children amongst them, Greta Thunberg and whoever. They're obviously the smartest ones amongst the left. That basically sums it all up, really, and where the left's heading. Well, who knows, politically, if the best you can do is these rather uneducated young people, the spokesperson for their cause, well, the cause is a losing one, isn't it? Not going to win anyone over with that. It's the imbeciles, the insane, and the sort of whatever, the vacuous. That's it. That's all what's involved in the left now. Insane, the vacuous, the innocuous, and the annoying. And that's what the left has come down to. Vote for us because we think you're stupid. Yes, vote for the left because we think you're really, really stupid. And that's what the left is saying. Vote for us because we think you've never heard of OPEC? Vote for the left. If you've never heard of OPEC, vote for the left.